So I have a few thoughts to that loneliness epidemic I think that we're all facing. Really, from our experience in working with pastors, certainly a lot of them feel that as well, that just they themselves feel lonely. I think, interestingly, as they then try to help their congregation, who's also going through that as well, I we look at it and think the church has the best way of answering and addressing this issue. I mean, the church is designed to be a community, but the church oftentimes has become, especially again in recent years, much more of a content machine. And it's like, well, I got to get this message out. I got to get this sermon out, this podcast out, this bulletin out, whatever it is. And all those are important things. And I think sometimes the church does lose sight of just being that place to create and offer community to a world that desperately wants it, and is going everywhere they can to try to figure out where to find it, but doesn't always know where to find it. So I think for church leaders who are feeling lonely, they have to sometimes recognize if they want their congregation to not be lonely, they have to model it. I mean, they have to find, those other leaders, either in their community or there's other peers, whether it's in their community or even kind of outside of their own church community, just to be in a relationship with, because they can only speak to that issue if they're living it out or they're trying to address it in their own life. But big picture is, I really do think in a world that really is trying to figure out how to solve loneliness, the church has the best answer. We just have to figure out how to communicate that clearly so that the people in the community realize this is a place where I can find those deep relationships that does cure that loneliness.